Jamie Preece here for the Wolf Pack, and I'm here to give you the review of Chelsea versus Wolves.
It's agony, ecstasy, we're all one big family, we've got each other's back, we're the Wolf Pack, we're the Wolf Pack.
First of all, Tom Daly has given up his position in the Olympic diving team. Marcus Alonso is just about to take his place. I don't think any player was in that game. I really don't. There was just too many bad passes. They didn't try to get on the ball for the second balls. There was no urgency there whatsoever. The pressing didn't seem as tough as they have been previously. I mean, I always say that Jota is a bit like a Jack Russell. He just keeps on going and going and going until he wins the ball and goes for it. But there was none of that today. It just seemed like the job was done. We knew where we were in the league, and we were happy that we were better than last season. But I think there was a lot to play today, and we should have gone for it, definitely. Raul and Jota, they didn't seem in the game. They didn't seem to click. They just Raul wasn't with it at all. And I know that he's had a little one, but surely you prepare for that. I mean, there's other rooms in the house you can sleep in. You don't have to get up every 5 seconds for the little one when you've got a match ahead of you. Not saying that's what happened, but seemed it. The goal, for me, that 100% was not a free kick, and I think VAR, they need to do some adjustments in the ruling. I personally think that VAR should be brought in place where there's a foul committed. If it's anywhere within a possible goal opportunity, then they should bring in VAR, just have a look. I know that probably adds a lot of time onto the game, but in situations like this where they scored a goal from an opportunity that wasn't a free kick at all, it just wasn't. You could clearly see in the replay, Neto, he brought his foot down and he was pulling away from the tackle. He didn't even touch Alonso at all. Alonso must have seen that he was bringing his foot up and thought, you know what, I'm going for it here. But what can I say? Adama, they brought him on, absolutely loads of energy. He literally burst through it, but they seemed to close him down really well when he got to the top right corner. They seemed to kind of block him off. But I think having him in that position, he was running past players, dribbling players well. He could have done a lot of damage, but then they brought Podence on and put him right wing and moved Adama to right wing back. I think that was a bad call. I think with the game that Jota was having, they should have pulled him off. But then again, Jota did have a chance or two, and there was a moment where he tried to pass the ball to Podence. I think he had a lot of space. He could have run that a little bit further and maybe had the shot himself and had a better chance. He just passed the ball to Podence. There was not enough pace on the ball, and it got picked up by one of the Chelsea defenders. There's not too much more to say about the game. The game was really bad. I think we could have done a lot better, and we have done in the past. We've gone down before 1-0, 2-0, and we've come back from it. But we showed a lot of character in the matches to get back to the game. But in this, there was just nothing. They just decided to sit back, soak up all the pressure, and then when they did go down, it seemed like all the fight was out of them. At least Bruno got a chance this time. He kind of didn't make it onto the pitch last match, but he got on there, and there was a little flick from him. You see the little moments that they have, the little moments of skill, and you think, well, he managed that. Maybe we could bring him on. I think we need a backup for Raul in situations like this where he hasn't got the urgency to get on the ball. We need someone that can come in, take his place with a little bit more energy, come in second half, and just pick up where he left off, because you could see today he was just lacking. He didn't have it. Anyway, they do say that it's all about progression, and we have finished with higher points than last season, and we've still got a chance to get in the Europa League. We've just got to hope that other matches get our way, and fingers crossed, if we do well in the Europa League this season, we could see ourselves in the Champions League. I'm hoping, but we'll have to wait and see. Thank you very much.